Hey everyone, it's Reliik here. We are back playing some more Forever Stranded Lost Souls here on the TehVoxelSquad server, sponsored by StickyPistons and joined by Mr. TechnoDrop. Hey mate, how's it going?
I'm going fine, I think. We'll see at the end of this episode.
So yeah, we're recording this. We're recording this back to back to the absolute nightmare that was the last episode of.
You're recording it back to back. I'm not.
I know, TJ. Let's go and do some actual additions. It'll be easy. Yeah, right. So we actually spent, in case you haven't watched the last episode, an entire 30-minute episode making one component. Not of the actual addition stuff, no. A component of the thing to make the thing.
A glorified crafting table.
So, but we've done our homework, we've got the bits and pieces together, and now I'm going to go in. My viewers are seeing it. We've got the 7 Soulforged steel ingots that we need. So I am going to go off and I'm going to probably scream for your help again in about 7 seconds.
That's fine.
But other than that, I presume that as I'm going to carry on with that,
I'm going to give you this, so when you've made it, you can power it.
I can power it.
Oh, and I'll
good.
And I'll give you that as well, so you can change its mode.
Yes, good plan.
Like that thinking.
I'd also like a button, but I'm going to get some stone anyway, because, crying out loud. When will he?
Did you just shift click again?
I did, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. I am going to go over and I'm going to steal the use of Mistakin's setup for something, because it's actually what you're building, but rather than wait until you've built it.
But before you run off, go into the new room.
Oh yeah.
I just feel that given the pains that you also went through, you should see it being placed. That is what we went through, the absolute loops that we went through to get an entire episode of 2 modded Minecraft players to
experienced,
make one anvil.
Very experienced.
Yeah. Well, you speak for yourself, mate.
Well.
But yeah, that
I didn't say good.
that is what it was all about, and that is it. Just to make that.
It's not even that nice a model.
I know it's not.
No, I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm going to say I could have modelled something better than that.
Disappointed.
Yeah. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
So I've got one component anyway. Of the I can't even. What was it we were doing? What game is it we're playing? Can't even remember anymore.
Yeah.
The Atomic Reconstructor.
Still doing better than me in Ark, believe me.
Oh, you've got to love it. And I do need another doorway there. Cool, right. And yeah, for you guys,
don't look at Mistakin stuff. Don't look at Mistakin stuff.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, I've got to try and find out. You know what? I found some of her stuff, but I don't know where some of the other stuff is. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's like an absolute maze in there. Yeah, I also spent a significant amount of time.
Sweet.
I don't know, is it significant? That was probably sort of like egging it up a little bit more than it actually was, but I spent some time making a bunch of this Constantine, which is really easy, which for some reason confused the life out of me at one point. Then
I always remember that Constantine is actually cuprinickel, and that tells you what it's made out of.
And we need some iron plates, so using my new handy bag is handy.
Okay.
Not in the right place anymore. I need that. Get rid of that. That can go. I've got so much stuff that I don't need right now.
Really? It has to be chisel stone? Amazing.
Right, I need to find the iron. Right. 1 click. That's all that's required. If you like that, I've learned.
Have you? Have you really?
Well, to be fair, possibly not. Possibly not.
Only time will tell.
And until I do exactly the same thing again.
Ah, there we go. Perfect.
And it'd be really handy if I had stuff in my inventory that I need to craft stuff before I try to shift click it in. Right. Oh, you're never going to guess what I've got.
What have you got?
An iron casing.
Sweet.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Right, so let's pop that there.
I'm being quite quiet here for a particular reason, I think. Can
right click to
I have to
pulse, and I'm gonna grab that.
Where are you?
Where am I? I'm in the what I'm gonna now dub
the anvil room.
The anvil.
Right, you may need.
Oh right, you've got the waystone set up, have you?
Yeah. So hold on to it.
Yeah.
And is it set up to go to anywhere?
No, not yet.
Alright, you need to go and right click on the waystone, which is through here.
Oh, you've made a waystone for us as well?
Yeah. So by right clicking on it with that, I think is it now bound to there?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So see if it works. Hold down right click.
I like it. I love waystones. It's such a cheaty mod, but it is very, very handy.
I mean, it's no worse than the charged porters from RF Tools or the
waypoints or the waypoints from the map.
Yeah, well, you've got to at least craft stuff for this. The Draconic Evolution things as well do it as well, but Draconic Evolution is balanced because it takes effort.
Right, so we have got
next on my
power
list,
cell, and that is nicely linked.
I know
we
what
are
I want
going
to
to set all sides to cell energy. We've got that.
I'm going to make auto hammerers.
Yep. And this is where we find that we want. Ah, yes. I'll tell you what. I've got some control in my clicks.
Really?
Yeah, which is unfortunately not in my place and stuff in the crafting grid, but yeah, clicks are sorted. Let's just cross one bridge.
Okay, auto hammer and auto sieve. Auto sieve. Glass pan.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
And the reason I wanted to do this quickly on camera is because, frankly, it means if I've done this bit on camera, then I can automate it when we're off camera.
Ah, yes.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Indeed.
And then I can go, yay, because
that's a good point actually. Do you know, seeing you standing there holding that has made me remember the conversation that we had where we said
we should really look back at the quest book.
We should really, because the quest book has been updated, although to be fair there wasn't actually anything that we could see.
Yeah.
But we might not be far enough on yet. It might be more end game.
Yeah, there might be other quest lines that have been updated that we haven't quite got to yet.
But yeah. So anyway, the conversation that me and TJ had. Well, sorry to cut you off there.
That's
mate,
fine. No.
I'm just.
I was rambling rubbish
anyway.
anyway.
I'm fucking eating you. So I was going to finish off the Ex Nihilo bits and pieces, but it's worth noting that TJ has made the ultimate compressed hammer twice now, and still the quest hasn't updated. So
yeah, it's a bit frustrating.
I'll have a go at doing that, given that I think we've potentially got a number of diamonds. I can't actually.
We've got a good number of diamonds.
We've got a good number, but we don't really want to waste them.
No.
And you were going to have a look at, just so that I'm not spending my entire life in the quest book, at the rest of the Better with Mods.
And don't have to. Well, most of that's been done because we've got the planter.
Which, given the episode that we've just had previous to this one, probably feels like a little bit of an unfair bargain. But anyway, I'm off. I'm over here and have fun.
Yeah, cheers for that. Let me get rid of of some of this stuff into the inventory. We can get rid of the planter, the clay. Oh, we've got creeper oysters again. That's
nice.
That's entertaining. Those are the explodey things. They're maybe useful for something.
15 of them.
Let's get rid of that. And we've got some loot chests that I can open. Luminous blocks. Fair enough. What else?
Oh, perfect. Right.
Stardust, slime sling and slime boots, and double compressed cobblestone. So nothing outstanding there, but yeah, it is what it is.
I've got that.
What did you do with those prosperity shards?
I've got them in my inventory still.
Because I might make some of those plants.
Yeah, the mystical agriculture.
Yeah, it might be a good idea for us to start on that.
Yes, indeed. That is a massive mod, and I absolutely love it. So I'll definitely be joining you in a bit of.
Like I say, it's not something I have delved into yet. So we need to make this infusion crystal from these things, don't we?
Yeah, don't. I would make, before you get into that, I would make base crafting seeds first, so that you're increasing the size of these Inferium plants.
Okay.
Because as you rightly pointed out, there's two ways of getting this stuff. Planting or killing, and yeah. So the drop rate on killing isn't fantastic. Like literally out of a mob spawner.
We do have quite a lot.
Have we?
Yeah, because the mob spawner's been going quite a bit over there, and we've only got 6 of these shards. We'd need 8 to be able to make both.
Right. Okay. I'll tell you what. Make the crystals then. If we've got loads of it.
We've got a reasonable amount. There's another gamble we could take.
Come on then.
If we make a tinker's tool part out of prosperity shards, then you get the prosperous trait, and supposedly you got a chance of getting prosperity shards at that point.
Right.
So I don't know if I was to put that onto
prosperity shards. We are in the exact right place for finding them, because they're a nether base. There's two ways basically you can get them, from prosperity ore, from a void miner.
Yep.
Or just from nether ores. So, and I have seen some. It's not that widely dispersed, but let's face it, we haven't really gone a huge amount yet.
No, that's true. Right. Well, I'm going to be guided by your wisdom in this, and I'll make the seeds.
No, don't, because you've already got You said we've got loads of that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we do everything that you make. Like every seed that you make, basically requires a base crafting seed, which uses those. So if you're like right now, dirt seeds, for example, if you look at the recipe quickly for dirt seeds, you'll see. I'm just going into it as well so that people can see what I'm going on about.
So you need a tier 2 crafting seed, dirt, and Prudentium.
Ignore the Prudentium essence made.
Oh, right, okay,
with the infusion crystal. Right?
Every single one needs base crafting seeds.
It's the dirt. So you basically go to tier 1, then you go to base crafting.
So we need the base crafting seeds.
Each one requires 4 prosperity shards.
Right.
Okay. It is a very, very, but it's easy grindy, provided that you've got that's what you're holding in your hand there, limited resource.
Right.
So
I mean, I don't even know if we can make something, maybe a tool rod out of these. Could make a tool rod. That just makes it writable though.
Out of what?
The prosperity shard. So no, definitely not going to do that. Right. So you reckon the crystal or the seeds?
I would. Do you know, it's how long is a piece of string?
I'm going to make the crystal.
To be fair, the reason being is because you need both.
Okay.
One isn't going to work without the other. Tier 1 stuff is rubbish.
I'm going to make the crystal then.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, right, well, in order to get the tier 2 stuff, you're going to need to have Prudentium, which is going to, the next level up essence, which is going to require the next level up crystal.
Yeah. I'm going to make the crystal just because...
I'm trying to remain focused, but I keep wandering around.
I've done it. It doesn't matter anymore. I've done it.
Boom.
Yeah, done. How far? How come this hasn't completed? I've got a quest for doing various things in Better with mods. So I needed 6 hellfire dust, 16 flint, and 16 sawdust. And, well, I should have got a lot more than that over the time I've been doing this.
Right.
And flint. Not flink.
Yeah. Oh, what have I done now? Right, there we go. Can we have that?
Right.
So we need...
Let's complete this quest. Just because I'm doing it and I'm wondering why it's not doing.
I should have what it takes to make those now. Get that out of there.
It's just I'm wondering why it's not giving me what I'm wanting. There we go.
Why?
I just needed to have it all on me at the same time, apparently.
Yeah, you sound like you're having a nightmare.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Book.
I'm taking an executive decision,
you know
and the
what?
2 quests that require the steel axle and the steel gearbox not getting done today because they all need soulforged steel gears and stuff, and
doesn't stack.
it's ridiculous.
It
Oh my
kills me.
god, the recipe for the steel gearbox, I dare you to look at it and not let out an expletive that you're going to have to bleep out of your own feed.
Yeah.
Just...
Stuff and things. Hang on a sec, let me just get this. I don't know, man. I feel as though I've had enough surprises.
You need to switch over to the soulforged steel anvil recipe, not the crafting recipe.
Right.
For the gearbox.
So you need 4 steel forged steel ingots. Sulfur steel. Cool. Got that. Makes 1.
It's the steel gearbox, not soulforged steel.
How many do you need?
Steel gearbox. It's horrible. It's just horrible. Just no.
I can't see it.
It's just no.
So.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Oh, the steel. I was just thinking of the steel gear. Steel.
So I'm going to do something different.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. It's just grindy. It's grindy for no other reason than being grindy. I want there's a lot of things that I want. So we should be able to make one of those.
It is very good, isn't it?
Wait, there's always I can make one of something. There's 4 bits of that.
Yeah, that's pretty handy. And stacks in huge numbers as well.
Do you know what? I've just remembered why I love the handy bag. Because, well, other than the fact that it's very good, I love it because stuff that doesn't normally stack, it stacks for you. I've missed
Welcome
that.
to my world.
In huge numbers. Right, so got that, and let's. I think I've got one of those left. No, I haven't. No idea what I'm going on about. Right.
So we've got our reconstructor done. Cool.
I need some Inori crystals.
Nice.
Let's grab that.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I'm liking that.
While I'm at it,
Liking that quite a lot.
Some of that as well, because we're going to need it. Right. We have. Right, so. I know it was for the amount of effort. Can this drop? Thank you.
I tried to.
For the amount of effort that went into it, it is quite pleasing that it's done.
I tried to think of everything. I tried to. Right.
Block. I want no crystals. Good.
Got a sawmill.
We need
a second sawmill.
I was just about to say we need a crafting table.
Not a better with mods one though.
One in here. You just think of everything, don't you? You are just
I think
on
we
it.
need something else in there, don't we? We need there's some sort of upgrade that goes into that.
So I need one of those. No
nope.
way. There's always something to be thankful for.
That's the one. Resin funnel. So we need copper plates.
Right, so let's grab that out. Grab that out.
I can probably do that.
And hopefully,
I can probably do that.
There's always one.
Sweet. Are we all happy?
There's always right. So jump up there, like so. Throw that. Press that. Press that.
I'm relatively happy. I think I'm happy.
Grab that.
Like to
that.
think I'm happy.
Job done. Everyone's happy.
Cool.
We all go home and cry. Well, I think so. I'd like to think that we're sort of semi-happy. Right. So
that's fine. It might go and live upstairs. I don't think it will.
I don't think this is going to be.
It's too much of a hands-on thing. We're nowhere near automating something like that.
For this setup.
What I would like to do is have a look at these auto hammers and auto sieves, and we want a power cell again. Want another power cell,
as they say.
In fact, no, you've got one through there. I'm going to use that briefly.
Yeah.
Still. So auto hammer, auto sieve, and I just want to quickly have a look at these.
We need to. Yeah. Wait till you come in here. As I say, it's not going to stay. It's not going to stay there.
Enchanting table.
We could really do with.
Ooh, I wonder.
Do you know what? This could stay in here, but the logical thing to do.
No, it can't. It was too much to.
I'm sorry, enchanting table.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
bookcases. You can go as well. You can go revert to your natural book form.
Cool. So we've got our auto hammer and auto sieve. They're clearly not going to live there.
This would be
I'm not really using them so much as just checking, see how they kind of work. I have got a plan for how those are going to work.
I'd be less.
But it's going to require some of the other machines that I am trying to make at the moment. Not the one that I'm currently making, but
Yeah. Right. Right, there we go. That's
Oh, that's pretty handy.
cool. Do we?
Oh yeah, we've got obsidian.
Have the means to make? Hang on a sec. The energy relays.
And if there's
Yes,
not
we
any
do.
in the
We've
system,
got,
then in the
obsidian, haven't we?
igneous extruder over there next to the blast furnace.
Obsidian. Yes,
you needing this Constantine in here, or can I pour it out in a second?
As everything else is. Oh.
It was just to clear it out, that's all.
Cool.
There we go, I'll just flick that on and it'll pour out nice and quick. Look how nice and quick this pours out, people.
You can pour it out, but if you need... there should be in here. Oh yeah, fine. Yeah. Done. I need some redstone crystals, some more of this.
Never said a word. Never said a word. Right, okay. Sawmill. Sawmill is now putting stuff into the singularity tank above it, so we now have sap, which is useful for something, I'm led to believe.
I'm fine. I'm speaking rubbish. I know. Very unusual.
Oops.
So we need four. I need one of these.
Right. Next one, I want to make the...
Yeah, I must be using.
I need to make the two things. I want to make the crucible thing.
And we've got some of that. Got that. Boom, bang.
Yeah, the magma crucible. Yeah. So I need. So, I'm not altogether sure. I think we're about the 20-minute mark or something like that.
I've got a better plan than that.
I think. I could be entirely wrong.
Crucible thing.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
We need copper.
How are we doing for time?
2 copper gears. Actually, I'm going to check and see what I also need for the...
That's, well, we're doing good. For us. 40-minute episode later. That. Like
the fluid transposer, because, yeah, we're going to need more copper gears, so... That's the right number.
Last but not least, 5.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of that.
I think we're relatively safe where we are. I think there's a fair amount of
that. Good. That doesn't...
yeah, but I think over in this bit we're okay.
Right, this is where we find out whether or not there's light drop to death underneath here.
Because I lit up the floor, because there's slabs there and torches underneath the slabs.
Well, other than your...
It's cool. Well, we've got the funny lamps that light up a big area now, so it's not such an issue.
There's definitely...
I only got 7 ingots of copper in there.
Torches down here for some reason. I'm not quite sure.
What?
Oh. Oh, well, that was.
How's that a thing? Alright. Eh?
Yeah, I just want to get...
Confusing myself, don't worry about it. My inability to count has now reached my eyes, where my inability to actually see numbers now. No. Oh, I've just been really stupid, haven't I? Yes, I have. That's okay. It's a fixable situation, but it's just a pain. I was too eager to pour stuff out.
Right, so let's pop that there. What have you done?
I can't remember. I know I made you a hammer. I made you a pickaxe, did
You know, I don't know what I'm doing this for, because I have a feeling that I've got a very quicker pickaxe that
Come on.
somebody might have made me.
Thank you. Right, let's run through.
Yeah, you did. No, you made me a pickaxe, it's fine.
So, one magma crucible.
Right, so
Check. One fluid transposer. Probably need that. Check. Excellent, excellent.
Got that. Right. One.
What have you done? He's stuck somewhere. There we go. Right, we've got the fluid transposer and the magma crucible. We are... I don't think we're completely done on the thermal expansion machines, but we've now got a good array of them. I wanted to put the fluid transposer in the middle there because the sawmill's got that sap output, so we might want to pump that into the fluid transposer at some point in the future. But we're good to go for that just now. So now we can fluidly transpose things, and we can melt down like glowstone and redstone and stuff in here rather than using the smeltery, which can be a bit of a slow and B a pain. So I think that's pretty good. Ooh, the glacial precipitator was the other thing that I wanted to make. And of course it needs more gears. And a piston. Oh, the piston's easy.
Yeah.
I know. I need more copper gears. Apparently this episode is just me making copper gears. Cool. Sounds good.
Really? Don't tell Sheridan that. I am missing ones. There's one. Oh, there we go. Look, well, this episode is just me digging a hole.
Gears. Is it still got the comedy boring?
Okay, do you know what? I'm just leaving all this down here. So let's make that. Where is my exit? There. Oh, do you know what? I love that double jump. Right.
Copper gear.
Yeah.
Right, we're probably heading towards time now.
So that is.
Like I say, I'm making guesses. We could be like ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I need some more.
Right.
Do you think?
Oh, we need to pump water into this.
It feels like we've been going for quite a while now. To be fair, I think we probably should call it. But yeah, I mean, literally, all I'm doing is I'm just getting this ready to power up, and we'll leave it running in between episodes anyway to power up. So cool. Okay, so guys, we are going to call it an episode there, and I think for the first episode since we actually started this series, we may well have actually made some stuff without goofing it up too badly. Oh no, that's nice.
And vice versa.
I guess you've made that then. Excellent. Where are we? There we are. So yeah.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. As always, if you've liked the video, then if you go and check out Techno's video as well. Always helps. Much appreciated. And until next time, take care, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.